Yeah, what is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and we are here to talk about and review Billy Madison. Billy Madison is a 1995 film that was directed by Tamara Davis, and the plot. The plot is we meet Adam Sandler, who plays Billy Madison. He's the son of this pretty rich guy, so he's able to hang out, get drunk, and do nothing all day. Which, to be honest, when you see the house he lives at, when you see the environment that he's around, it's not the most unappealing thing in the world. But when his father is about to retire and give the company over to this douchebag, he thinks that can't happen. It should be me. I should be running my dad's company, but because of his situation, his dad doesn't believe in him. So he offers up to go back to school, the first grade all the way to the 12th grade. He does each grade for 2 weeks. If he passes each grade, then he will get the company. This movie is so crazy. It is. Let's talk about Adam Sandler first. Adam Sandler, I'll admit, he's really dumb in this movie. When you first meet him, sure, he's drunk, so there's that, but there are other scenes of him interacting with like his father's business partners at the dinner, or just how loud and obnoxious he is. I almost forgot until rewatching this just now how annoying his character can be. Now look, he makes me laugh several times. There are several scenes where he's doing so much dumb stuff that I can't help but laugh. So it works. I mean, there are moments where I'm like, all right, he's making me laugh. So for a comedy, that's all I want. But as a character, he's a little, I don't know if the character himself is supposed to be autistic or supposed to have some sort of brain thing where he can't function with people, because again, it's bad. But still, it's Adam Sandler, and the moments when he rages out or when he's interacting with the younger kids in the schools, like there's so many funny, humorous situations with him that, once again, I go along with it. Bridget Wilson plays Veronica. She plays his third grade teacher. How awkward is it that as soon as he sees her, he falls for her and he's constantly making comments or advances towards her? Now, I know he's older. I know he's not the age that he is in the third grade for real, but it's still kind of weird because at first she's like, oh, this guy, he's rich, he's privileged, he's only doing this, and it's bothering the other kids in the classroom. Like, she starts off as, all right, I understand her point of view. But then very quickly and easily, she just falls for him. Why? Because the script says she does. And Adam Sandler wrote the script. So there's that. I did like the moment, though, with her. Because this actress I remember seeing a lot in the 90s, and I'm not quite sure what happened to her since. But the scene where he gets set up to look like he cheated in school, but he didn't really. But he's so discouraged that he goes back to his old ways of drinking and partying and being pathetic. So she just shows up to his house and beats the fuck out of him, throws him in the pool and punches him and tells him to grow up and get back on it and believe in yourself. And that was a good scene for her character. Of course, it's followed up by some random singing, but it's Billy Madison. Bradley Whitford plays Eric, and he's the douchebag that I was talking about in the company that wants the father's company. And Bradley Whitford, this is one of the first movies that I remember seeing him in, and he's quite humorous as well. For a villain, for a guy who has all these scenes where he's plotting and scheming behind everyone's back to try to steal the company, of course, he's the obvious villain. But there are moments, there are scenes where he makes me laugh as well. Obviously, one of the very last scenes when him and Sandler go up against each other in that triathlon, and just they're having to go through all of these several different tasks to pass. And when he goes nuts and pulls out a gun in the auditorium in front of everyone, it's crazy. It is. There's so many moments that I defy, that I think of when I watch this movie, that when I go back and rewatch, I'm like, yes, that's my favorite moment. And then another scene would happen and I'd be like, no, that's my favorite moment in the movie. Obviously, when they're doing that debate and the guy at the podium tells Sandler how dumb his answer was, how it wasn't even a real answer, how everyone in the room is now dumber for hearing it. Like, there's so many moments, including that has been turned into memes, and so you see every day, and I laugh every single time. The ongoing joke of Sandler seeing a penguin, because why not? Or O'Doyle rules. I forgot how many generations of O'Doyles are in that family, and how they all bully and beat up him. The clown who looks like he dies at one of the birthday parties or the school celebration parties, and then he just wakes up and joins this sing-along, and then he's just in the movie for the rest of it. And the scene with Steve Buscemi when Adam Sandler calls him to apologize for being a bully to him in the past, and then he crosses his name off from the people to kill list and then starts putting lipstick on. This scene is so awkward and so weird, but it's so damn funny. Some of the other actors, Norm Macdonald plays one of his best friends, who I remember Norm Macdonald used to be in a lot of Sandler movies. I don't really know why he hasn't been in them anymore. He's quite funny. And Chris Farley, who's not listed in the cast, but he has a great spot in the film as the bus driver. He's so angry, all these kids that mess with him, just him flipping out and getting so angry about it and then stealing their sandwiches, and just love seeing Chris Farley, especially in moments like this. I really love this movie. I do. I know that if I didn't grow up on it, if I didn't watch it as many times as I did, if I didn't love young Sandler as much as I do, then who knows if I would love this movie. If I watched this today for the very first time, I don't know. I can't say I would love it as much as I do, but I do. I do love it. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Billy Madison? It came out the same year as Happy Gilmore. I understand that people like that movie more. That movie does have probably better moments, but this movie, soft spot. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!